my Morris Minor Traveller. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm on my way to a Goodwood Breakfast Club meet. I think this is the first one of the year, the first one I've been to. The breakfast clubs are free events, and this one is a celebration of 100 years of the breakfast club. So they've got vehicles from the different venues of past breakfast clubs attending, and hopefully I'll film a bit of the show as well.
So the next part of this video is going to be clips that I recorded while I was at the show, with a bit of me talking over the top. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, please give the video a like. So here's some of the cars arriving. I believe that's a Ferrari Testarossa, but I'm not sure. And then a Lamborghini Diablo in the background. Another Ferrari just in the background there. I'm not too up on my Ferraris, so I couldn't tell you what that is. Although I believe it's probably sort of a 90s, early 2000s Ferrari. There's Lamborghini. Again, I don't know what Lamborghini it is. Some more shots of cars moving. So this is it's an Alfa Romeo racing car. There were two of them. You see the other one in the background. I think there's another shot of that one later. Mercedes. Yep, here's the Alfa Romeo, the other Alfa Romeo racing car. I couldn't tell you what sort of Alfa it is. Aston Martin. Not quite sure what that one was. Maybe a Bentley, a Triumph, Austin Healing Frog Eyed Sprite, a Lotus Elan. Is that a yeah, Jensen Interceptor, Fiat, can't remember the name of those, Porsche, then the background there, I think I move on to, yes, there's a Ford Mustang here, and then a Bentley, one of the 1920s racing Bentleys, and then we've got another racing car coming up in the next bit, an Allen Man Mark 1 Escort. I believe it is an original rather than a replica. This is a Austin Clifton Heavy 12.4, so if anyone knows the Gumdrop books, this is a Gumdrop, although I think this one's a bit earlier, 1923 I think it was, whereas Gumdrop's 1926. So a Mini there, Aston Martin, a Triumph TR4? No, TR5. Track car, possibly an Ariel Atom. Morris Minor convertible. I think that is a Jensen Interceptor convertible. I'm not sure. Aston Martin. And then a Morris parts van, and it is a Morris van as opposed to an Austin van. And then a Mini Clubman. That's a 1300, that one. This is in the Japanese section. A couple of Hondas. And then I think that is a Datsun. The green car, I believe, is a Skyline. A very early Skyline. But I'm not quite sure. I quite like the colour of this one. More of the Japanese section. So there's a Mazda RX-7 there, the rotary engine. Subaru. We're now in the American section, so it's a Corvette driving through. And a Rolls Royce, obviously in the wrong section. A Mini Moke, Triumph Spitfire, 1500 I think that is, a Caterham or Lotus 7, an Alpine, Porsche, and an earlier Porsche next to it. I don't know whether that one is possibly a replica. And I quite like this. I believe it's a Land Rover forward control, but with a flatbed on it and a Lotus Cortina. Ford, I think it's Ford RS. It's just leaving, and you get a shot of that. And then a few more cars leaving, so that was a Dodge Viper, BMW 3 Series. And then this is a Chevrolet Chevelle, is from the American section. And I believe that's a... Is that a Lotus Elan? I'm sure it is actually. No, yeah, I don't know. And then a Jaguar behind it. And then I'm not quite sure what the other car is. A sort of 40s, just big saloon car. Maybe a Bentley, but I'm not sure. An American car there, I'm not sure what it is. And then this American police car with a siren. Followed by another Jaguar. And a MGA. And a This is a Dodge Charger.
That is.
Followed by a Ford hot rod.
Yeah.
Possibly a Ford Model A? Not sure. And then behind me, I think, is that the newer Honda NSX? Not quite sure. But behind that is a Suzuki Jimny. This is a few cars from the Japanese section. Honda Type R. And a track car behind it. Oh, there's a E-Type Jag leaving as well. Marshall's doing quite a good job at directing the traffic. Yeah, track car, possibly an aerial atom. And I believe this is a Honda NSX. And I'm guessing that from the number plate, which you might have caught there, but you'll see more clearly in a minute. It's obviously been modified quite a lot. Ford Capri there leaving. And then I think this is a Ford Thunderbird. Not quite sure. Yeah, it might say Thunderbird on the rear there. Not quite sure what that is. Maybe is it? No, I'm not sure. I'm not going to guess. A Triumph TR4. I think this might be a Ford, but sort of a hot rod style. Aston Martin, a Jaguar, and a Ford Anglia. Though it's a Ford Anglia Popular, I think. I'm not sure. I believe this is a Jensen Interceptor on its way out of the show. And another one I'm not even going to guess at. And I think we are coming to end of this video. So yeah, I think the last shot is just a quick walk around of my Morris Minor, which wasn't in the show, was in the car park. But I will do a video on this soon.